What's up everyone? My name's Stanley and welcome to Runergy. Today we're reviewing the Nike Pegasus 36 Ekiden edition. Alright, so before we review the shoe and go into a deep dive, let's go over a little bit of history. The shoe is called the Ekiden because it's named after Japan's famous Hakone Ekiden race, which is a 2-day race covering 135 miles with a team of 10. So it's essentially a relay race, and it's the most watched sporting event within Japan. If you want to know more about it, I highly suggest watching this anime called Run with the Wind, which covers a lackluster high school running team that tries to get into this race, and also a book called The Way of the Runner, which takes a deep dive into Japan's little known running culture. Alright, let's take a look at the actual shoe now. Alright, so on one side we have your normal Nike swoosh sign, and on this side, this basically says Nike in Japanese. I had to Google Translate this, kind of like writing out the characters. So from back to front, the back here has a high tip, but down here has a really prominent heel cup, which I'm not a huge fan of because my heel doesn't sit tight in it, and this heel portion on the bottom seems too thick, so my heel's like slightly above where it should be cupping my heel, so it's never sitting quite right for me. Shoelaces I like. They have the new fly wire here, which gives you a better tightening around your foot, but I don't really need it. I do the runner's knot here, but I find that it often turns out to be too tight. Upper mesh is fairly breathable, it's like fly knit, and the soles are a full rubber sole with pentagons up top and then some cross hatches down below. Seems pretty durable. I am about 30 to 50 miles in right now. I'm not doing a very good job on Strava of like selecting which shoe I used after every run, so I don't know the exact mileage, but there's no wear so far. Getting into more detailed specs itself, it's a neutral shoe, 10mm drop. It's a fairly low stack height, considered an everyday shoe, but I really like it more as a speed day and workout shoe. I find the front foam to actually be too hard and too harsh for slower days. I think anything 8 minutes a mile or above, you'll really enjoy the shoe, but anything slower and it just feels like you're wearing a slab of wood under your foot. That's how little I feel like it's compressing compared to what I usually wear, which are the Saucony Kinvaras, and those tend to be a lot more giving, and I can use those on faster and slower days, although they're not as like responsive and don't pop as much. Overall, on the pro side, the colors are great. It looks great. That's like 90% of why I bought this shoe. They actually copied the color scheme from Japan's bullet trains. Build quality is great. On the not so good side, anything slower than 8 minutes, 9 minutes, and it doesn't feel that great.